Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here playing the DW20 1.12 mod pack. Oh man, we having such a good time. We can't talk though. Oh my goodness, it's so cold outside. This is 2 days in a row I said the same thing in the episode about how freezing cold it is. Man, it is cold. Now, I don't want to tell you how cold it is, but I just had 3 penguins knock on the front door asking for directions to Florida. That's how cold it is in Virginia. Man, it is freezing. Anyway, let's get in here and get to work because we got to build the gas turbine thing of awesomeness. We've got the syngas deal working like a dream. Man, this thing is jacked full of syngas. 32 buckets of syngas. This thing's got like 80 buckets in it. This is clear full. Everybody's clear full. We're ready to get it on, that's for sure. So let's get ourselves the parts that we need to start putting together this generator. We also got to fix that floor in there because I'm tired of bumping my head on stuff. Man, we got to get straight to work and not be messing around. I'm trying to think, have I done anything that you guys need to know about? No. I made some Invar in the smelter. We're going to need that here at the beginning of this episode. So just to do a little bit of work off camera. Oh, I got these guys. These 2 guys, Farmer 1, Farmer 2. They don't have the greatest trades, but, you know, they're okay. But I need some emeralds, and I figured this would be a good way to get them. Yeah, so they're not great, but they'll do. There's a village that's sort of like, I want to say it's like over that way, maybe? Just across where the plains are. We've been over there a couple times. I don't know if we've been to the village, but we've definitely been over there messing around with some stuff. But I just took my golden lassos that I had left over from doing bat catching and stuff like that, and I snatched those guys up and brought them over here. At some point, we'll get a little bit of get some trades going with those guys, and because they're farmers, so that means we can get potatoes and wheat and carrots and all that good stuff and get some diamonds out of them, or no, emeralds out of them. So I figured that'll work for us. So the first thing I need to make, though, before we do anything else today, is an induction smelter. And it's pretty easy, but this is why I was making some Invar. I need some Invar gears, some Invar ingots. Let's go ahead and make one of these guys first. We'll make that. And then we'll make a machine frame. Yeah. Okay. And then we got to make a couple Invar gears. Let's get 2 of those done. And then we should be able to make this, right? Bang. All right. Induction smelter extraordinaire. Now, where am I going to put this on this line? I don't have any like available space really to put it. Do I want to move that? No. Do I want to move that? No. Maybe we'll just stick it right here for now. Is he getting power? Yeah, he is. Metallurgical flux slot locked. Man, Crazy JD, he's on. He's probably messing around with bees or trying to figure out Tinker's construct or doing something. But he said, hey, I got to be AFK for a second. I got to make some popcorn. Oh, Crazy JD. Making popcorn. Alright, I want to see something here. I need to make some hardened glass. So that's what I want to make first. So I need to get some lead. I can use a whole lead ingot, but I need some obsidian dust. So that shouldn't be a problem. How do I get that? I get that from the thing. I can pulverizer. What? That's crazy. Okay, we'll just use that. So we obsidian in the pulverizer. So let's get 16 of these, maybe? All right, let's go put one of these in the pulverizers. I don't think they'll do anything. I don't think they can go anywhere. I guess we'll find out in just a second. So that's going to take a few minutes to get those done. Let's go grab a bit of lead before we do anything else. Lead. Let's spell it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 16 pieces of lead. Okay, let's just make sure this stuff isn't going anywhere. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab these guys out of here. And then we can put this. Oh, hey. What? Augmentation. What is this? Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, so this is the metallurgical flux slot. So we're going to put this in there, that in there, and then this thing should fire up and give us some hardened glass. Yes? Yes. Okay. Now, I want to boost the power of this thing a little bit, so let's take a look and see what augments we can put together. I have one of these. Yeah. How about one of these? And then we're going to need a hardened upgrade for this guy, just for now. Let's see, what do we need? Do we have by that chance? No. Okay. So let's make some bronze. Oh, I think I'm getting low on bronze. Can I just make some of it this way? Yeah, how about we do that? Okay. All right, let's go here and make myself some bronze gears. We'll make a couple extra ones, and then we'll make a hardened upgrade for this guy. Okay. Now, if we go over here and we just right-click that on there, and we now should be able to put this guy in there. All right, let's grab some of this. Let's see how much faster that guy is. Oh, yeah, that's a lot faster. We need to do some more of those, I guess. 60 RF a tick is what he's pulling. That's okay. All right, let's grab that. Now, I want to make some... The whole reason I wanted to make that is I wanted to make some fluid ducts that were a little bit... like faster contents. So I think I might need some hardened ones. Yeah. So let's make 6 of those. We should probably make like 18 maybe. Okay, just in case. All right. And then we need to make another tank. We have this one, but let's make one of these guys. Let's go like, we should make maybe a couple of those, and then we should be able to make this. Okay. And then let's make another hardened upgrade. Okay, and now let's see what. Let's see how to make these other upgrades. Maybe. All right, so this is reinforced silver gear. Yeah, it needs hardened glass, but now we've got some. Can I make this? No, but I have the electrum. All right, what's the next one? Signalum, and signalum I can make in here is what? Copper, silver, destabilized redstone. Magma crucible, I can do that. Okay. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Do I want to make this other guy? I think I do, though. So let's make ourselves a silver gear. We might as well make a couple of those just to have them laying around. And then we should be able to make this, right? There's our hardened upgrade. All right, awesome. All right, let's grab the rest of this out of here. Put this in here. Let it keep doing its job. I don't know why. Maybe you could just treat it like a smelter, I guess, if you lock that slot. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's go over here. Let's sleep through the night, first of all, and we'll go over here and take a look at it. Well, JD was saying hi to me, and I said, no, I was AFK, and he's like, that's strange for you. I was actually taking the dog out, and that's why I was at the beginning of this episode complaining about how ridiculously cold it was. Okay, so we're going to run these guys, these hardened flux ducts across, right, across the floor. Yeah, and I think we'll probably end up right there, okay? Yep, that's where it's going to go. And I don't think we need to do anything fancy there. We might need to get a servo. This guy, I guess you can't, oh no, no. I guess we need a servo on there. We'll make one. We probably need to do one of these reinforced ones so we get the power out quick. All right, so that's done. We got our induction smelter done. Now, the thing that I was wondering about this crazy induction smelter is, let us see something like so. So if I go and look for some cobalt, cobalt, is it over here? No. Is it in here? Yes. Okay, so if I go over here, is this guy done doing its deal? Okay, let's let him grind out the rest of these little couple pieces of hardened glass. Let's throw that in there. And then I want to test. If I put one of these and one of these, I want to see if I get 2 pieces out. Okay, that's what my goal is. So if I put those in there, is it going to run? No. Okay, I need manulin. All right, let's see. How do we make it? So smelting, we can smelt stuff. Okay. Arc furnace casting. Alright, I know we could do it that way. I thought I could do... Oh, it needs an ingot. Okay. The problem is, though, that my pulverizer won't grind this stuff up. That makes me kind of grumpy that it's like that. I don't really understand why it would want to act like that. Do I have any Ardite in here? No. Any more cobalt? I've got some cobalt. I have any ink? No. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to our old buddy over here that, you know, is kind of lost and forgotten. But, you know, he's taking care of business. Let's take these out of here. I was grinding up some of that. Let's get this stuff out of here. Okay. So, if I put all of this in here, will this go in there? No. So, is the only way to get that? All right, let me take a look here and see what my options are. Cover crafting, smelting. So I know I'll get ore doubling if I smelt it, though. Induction smelter. Oh, it needs a piece of slag to be able to process that. How do I make that? I have to run the induction smelter. What is the highest? 25%. So if I do another quartz ore and that, I get a 25% chance of that stuff. Okay, that's like the highest I've... Oh, what is this? So uranium and cinnabar, redstone and red sand. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. That's a lot of work. We'll get down there. I mean, that's ore tripling, isn't it? Do I need to think about that? Do we need to spend time doing that? I don't know. All right, so if I look at my induction smelter, so I can do cinnabar. I don't know where to get cinnabar. Redstone ore in the crusher. I can get it there. I have like a 5% chance. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Induction smelter. If I put a piece of sand in there, I'll get a 2% chance. Pyrocons magma crucible. Yeah, I don't want to do that because that's just a 1-to-1. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to stick it out here, right? Why not? Let's just put it in this thing. We'll just do it this way. I know you're like, hey, are we going to build a syngas thing? Yeah, we are. But I need some manulin, and I was hoping not to have to go too far off camera to get that stuff done, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's just the way it is going to have to be. Okay, so we need a gas turbine controller is what we need. We need this. Okay. Okay, I can make one of those. You go in there. All right. Do I have the rest of this stuff? No. Okay, almost though. I just need some of these guys. All right, let's make 1, 2. All right, gas turbine controller. Bang. All right, awesome. All right, so now it says it needs some turbines. It needs some fuel air mixers. It needs a fluid intake valve. Gas mix compressor, fuel tank. Okay. Power capacitor. Okay. Do we want to make some patterns for this stuff? I think we probably do. Okay, so it says the first thing we need is a power emitter. Power emitter module. We need this. Oh, no. Maybe emitter? Okay. Low voltage, that's EU. We want RF. Forge energy. Is that what that is? Oh, look at all this stuff. Is that what we want? Forge energy? Extreme, insane, forge. I think this is what it is. All right, so let's make one of these guys and see. Okay, 2 pistons. No, over here. Forge energy. So we need two pistons. 1, 2. Okay, and then we need the rest of this stuff, right? Easy. All right. And then, do we have the rest of this stuff by chance? All right, it's always these guys that we're running short on. That's okay. Let's just make a couple of them. There we go. All right, and let's make one of these guys. Okay. And then let's look at turbines. See what our choices are for turbines, because I was sort of thinking, hey, I want to make some manual ones because they give me 500 RF per tick. What are these? Bronze give me 2. Gold give me 150. Iron give me 100. Advanced alloy turbine, which is this. It needs a steel shaft, and then, oh, I don't think we want to be making any of that stuff. Okay. So I think manulin's probably our best choice. What is this here? Enderium. How do we make enderium? We don't have near enough redstone. Not redstone. Yeah, we don't have near enough ender pearls to be worried about that. So manulin, I think, is the key. Okay, so this is what we want to make. So we need manulin deals, and we want to make a couple of these things. You know, we want to get a fair amount of power out of this. The cool thing is we can add to it if we need to. Maybe we'll try to make like 6 of these. I mean, that'll be 3,000 RF a tick if it'll actually run that way. So I need 5 for 4, and then I need 8. So I need, if I'm going to make 6, I need 8 times 6, which is 48. Yeah, 48. All right, so I tell you what, let me go off camera and do the manulin dance here for a little while. Let me get a bunch of manulin made. We'll come back and we'll see if we can't get this thing fired up. The other thing I need is like a power. I just want to make sure there's no like craziness. So basic power capacitor. Oh, what are these? Oh, dang it. Flux capacitors. Okay. And they have to be reinforced versions. What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to do some grinding. Electrum. So this guy was Invar and tin. This guy, okay, easy. Sulfur. How do we get sulfur? No, there has to be a different way to get sulfur. How do we get sulfur before? Pulverizer. Netherrack. Energize netherrack. Oh, blaze rods. Okay. Nether quartz. Lapis. Okay. What is the easiest thing for us to go get tons of? Netherrack. Okay. So I need to get a couple things going. I want to make sure that we can make all of these things sort of all in one go if we possibly can. So I think what I'm going to do... There's that. Let's put more of this in here. Let me do some grinding off camera. So I'm gonna get all the cobalt and ardite put together, and we're gonna see if we can't get a bunch of manulin out of that. We'll see how much of that stuff we can actually get. And then it sounds like I'm gonna have to go harvest a bunch of netherrack, which is kind of crazy to me, but that's what we'll do. Not a problem. We'll go harvest a bunch of that. I think I'm gonna bring myself one of those redstone deals. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me get all the manulin done. Let me get a bunch of netherrack pulverized or whatever it is that you have to do with it. What is the deal? Yeah, pulverized. Oh my goodness. Induction smelter. What is this? It gives me nether brick. Fractionating still. Naphtha. Yeah, I'm not in a position to be doing any of that stuff. Any other thing? Compressor. Okay, can't do that because that's all industrial craft stuff. We're not even looking at that at the moment. Okay, so I need to get a pulverizer going. It sounds like I need to jack up the power on my pulverizer, get it cranking along a little bit faster. Let me get that stuff done. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. I think we're ready to fire up everything that we need to be able to make this thing. I'm excited. So while I was off camera, I made another fluid intake valve. We've made those before. Also ground out a basic power capacitor. So let's just take a look at that recipe really quick. We needed to make basic power. So to get this guy to work, we had to make a bunch of flux capacitors all the way to reinforced. And of course the reinforced one is a hardened, and a hardened is a regular one, and a regular one is a regular one with sulfur dust. So I was able to get that done. It just took a little bit of crafting. It wasn't anything too exciting, so I just took care of that real quick. I have a bunch of netherrack. I went and got all my netherrack that I had laying around the base, And I also went and got a little bit more from the nether, and it's working, right? We're getting some sulfur dust there. We're also producing the rest of our manulin, so that's done now as well. So let's throw that in there. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we need. I just have a chest here where I was putting my pieces in for sure. So power capacitors, we have turbine. A fuel air mixer is something that we need. So let's get ourselves a fuel air mixer, one of these. All right, so we need a couple pistons. 1, 2. Okay, easy. And then, can we make this? No. Okay, we need one of these. Can we make that? Yeah. And can we make these? Okay, done. Fuel air mixer. Done. Increases fuel efficiency to 135%. That's cool. There's also the gas mix compressor, but I can't make it because I don't know how to make Indium currently. So advanced pressure valve, it's a regular pressure valve. I can make it with advanced alloys, but I don't have a compressor either. So, I mean, I guess technically we can make one if we really needed one. The other way to make one is with Indium Ingots. And Indium Ingots, if you remember correctly, is something. You got to use you got to melt ender pearls, right? There's no other way to make this stuff, right? Casting, molten Indium, alloy. Yeah, so it's ender pearls, it's molten platinum, and lead to give us Indium. So we're not ready to make those quite yet, but soon we can do that, and we can add it to. That's the cool thing about this whole thing. We can just click it in whenever we want to, and it'll just combine into the multi-block, which is pretty cool. So we've got the intake valve. We have the fuel air mixer, which is kind of nice. And then I guess all we need left is... Oh, I need to make a fuel tank. Okay. Let's make a fuel tank. Okay. Oh, I made the recipe for one of these. Let's make 2. How about that? Can we make these things? Yeah. Let's go ahead and make these guys real quick. 1, 2. Crafted. I love my little auto crafting setup already. Obviously, we're going to need to expand that about 1,000,000 times. And then it's time to make turbines, I think. So let's see what we've got here. So I made some recipes. So I've got the turbine rotor, I've got the blades, and I've got the turbine itself. So, and what did I say? I want to make 6 of these guys? Do I have all the stuff to make those? Yeah, I do. Okay. What if I can make 8? Now let's make 6 to begin with here. It'll rip these out pretty quick. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay. All right. Let's see how much. I have 42. No, 55 manulin. Okay. Let's make 2 more of these. Okay. Start. All right. There we go. 2 more of those. So now we have that. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay. I think this is all the stuff we need. I don't think we need anything else. Let's see. Let's just make sure. Redstone control module, no. Data port, no. Power emitter, we have that. We hope that's the right one. Fuel air mixer, turbine, power capacitor, fuel tank, up to 10. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that might work. All right, let's go see if we can't get this thing fired up. In the meantime, what are my options for glass here? I want to have like some, not thickened glass. I guess I could just chisel some glass and give us some nice clear, or even some of that stuff that's the lighted kind. Yeah, how much glass do I have? Not very much. How much sand do I have? Lots. Okay, so let's grab some sand. And we'll go over here and throw some sand in this guy, some sand in this guy, and that'll give us some stuff. We're getting tons of sulfur. Actually, I ended up having a little bit already, which was okay. Not a problem. All right, so let's go over here and see if we can't build this crazy thing. So I think we're going to start off with the fuel tank. Right, we want to be right here. 1 down. So we're going to go like that, and then this is going to be 3 off this guy. And then we're going to put this guy right here. Right? That way, these are across from each other. Yeah? Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we need to put this guy in. I guess it doesn't really matter. Fluid intake valve, though. We know where that guy's going to go. Let's do rotor, rotor, rotor. Okay. And then fluid intake valve there. What? Uh-oh. Original's having some trouble. Who knows what he's got going on. Alright, and then we want to go... Actually, let's take this out. And let's do rotor, rotor, rotor. Okay. And then we're going to do power out over here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. And now, let's just finish this guy up, right? So we need a rotor here. And we need one of these here. And we need a rotor here. And one of these here. Okay. So there that thing is. Now, is this thing complete? Is this thing ready to go? Yeah. So it says it can put out... peak production is 4,000 RF a tick. That's going to be money in the bank right there. I don't care who you are or who you know. Yeah, boy. All right, so let's get these hardened fluid ducts. Now, do I have a servo in here? I have a filter. Nope, I don't have what I need. All right, let's go make ourselves a servo really quick. We need one of those fancy ones. We need a like a reinforced one, the second level one. So let's see. Servo. Okay, I have one of these. I want to make one of these. Can I just do this? Reinforced. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh, man, it's on. It is going to be happening, my friends. Okay, so let's go down here like so, and you go there, and you start doing your deal. All right, it's getting all like smoky, and then we go like that. And this thing now should be on. Yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. It is ripping power out of this thing like nobody's business. How is this doing? Okay, it's using all my syngas. Okay. But this thing is... Oh, I think we're going to be ahead of the game. And that's awesome because I'll just keep stacking rotors on here until the cows come home. And we're going to be in good shape. So it is ripping through wood, but we're still catching up, right? Yeah. Barely. So the cool thing about it is once this buffer fills up... Right now it's filled. It's got, you know, 1.1 million RF, and we can add additional power capacitors to this thing. They're super expensive. My goodness gracious, that's the most expensive thing about this. But I sort of like the idea of storing. I mean, I can make the high density ones that'll hold 25 million if I want to, but man, I need these resonant guys, and I need all these different things. So we're not quite ready to be able to do that. But now this thing should stabilize as soon as this tank fills up. So the reason this thing's running like a crazy person right now is it needs to catch up. But it's okay because look, it almost gets down to 32 and then it fills back up. So we're right on the edge. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because this is just filling this up. Yeah, so it needs that much to be able to produce 10 millibuckets a tick. Look at that. Yes. Yes, yes. That makes me so happy. All right, so now we have 4,000 RF a tick that we can use for all kinds of stuff. And man, you know what we're going to use it for. There's only one thing we want to use it for, and that is bees. Yeah, boy. Can I make some more? How much of this do I have? I have that many? Do I want to make a couple more rotors? Do I want to get 5,000 RF a tick? I think I do. So let's make, not rotors, but turbines. Can I make 2 more? Start. Yeah, I think that's going to be about all I can get out, though. So let's make 2 more of those guys. So then we can make, what's that, 10,000 or 5,000 RF a tick? Love it. Love it. Okay, what else do I need? What else do I need for this thing? Anything? I just need my glass. Okay. So let's grab out our glass. Is this still grinding out glass over here? Man, those things are slow. That's okay. We can afford, or we'll soon be able to afford, to jack up the power. I'm going to keep this old setup here. What are you doing? Are you not happy? No? What are you doing? You're happy. Yeah, I guess we just don't need to make anything at the moment. These guys are taking care of business. Producing full power. Ah, this one is. The other one's not. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. All right, I got my 2 other rotors. Oh, here, I need to test something. So if I make an energy cube thing, energy cell basic, energy cell frame, can I make this? Okay, almost. I need a lead gear. All right, perfect. And then I can make it, right? No. Okay. And then this. Okay, make that. All right. Now, if I put this guy down, he can hold 2 million RF. He already has some power. Oh, because my battery was trying to charge it. That's no good. We don't want that to happen. I can do this. Okay. And I can do this. And now he will hold 18 million. All right. Let me just take a look really quick here. Upgrade. Upgrade. Signalum. I can't make this yet. Blizz powder. Okay. Not ready to make that yet. Soon. Soon, soon, soon. Okay. So there is our guy. Yeah, as long as I'm not holding it in my hand, this guy's not trying to, like... Yeah, I'm not holding it, so it's all good. Okay, so now I can hold 18 million RF in there. I need to look at some flux duct. So we're going to have to make some hardened ones, I guess. How much can they handle? 4,000. Redstone energy, flux duct, 9,000. Signalum, 16,000. I mean, I think these are probably going to be good enough, right? 4,000 RF a tick. I'd really like to be able to get it out as fast as I put it in. What about... we could probably make these, though. Isn't there like some other recipe that I can use these? Can I do this? Where's my leadstone flux ducts? Right there. Okay. You guys go in there. And now can I make these? And these are the 4,000. Yeah. Let's convert them all. There we go. You guys can go away. Alright, so now we should be able to go up here. Let me grab the rest of my glass. Yeah. How's my chisel doing? If you're playing 1.5, let me tell you about a quick little bug that's out there. So 1.5, if you are using a chisel and you chisel it completely away, which means you break it. If the thing that you're going to chisel is going to result in you breaking the tool, it'll currently crash your game. I think it's being fixed in 1.5, which is coming soon. Should be here any day now. So let's do this, and we want to do this stuff right here. The light ones, yeah. So let's get this like that. Okay, perfect. Now let's go over here to the power pyramid, power production pyramid, the PPP. All right, and now we should be able to come over here, and we should be able to go. Let me see what this thing does. Does this thing have like a thing? Okay. Output configuration. Red. Okay. Forge energy emitter. Okay. So red is what? Energy per tick. Okay. I guess we don't need to do anything except plug this guy in, and he should be charging. Yeah, he's charging. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And this thing is not even blinking. It's still producing power. Energy buffer is not even moving. How's this guy doing? Using some logs, but not very many. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling we can crank this up even more. So let's go and put this and this. Now we can do 5,000 RF a tick, and we're currently producing 4, right? Oh, I love it. It's using 3. Oh my goodness. There you go. There's the math. Current fuel consumption, I don't know if it's going to stabilize. It's kind of cycling back and forth a little bit there. But even that's only using 4 millibuckets a tick, right? Let's say that's 4 on the high side. This guy over here can make, essentially he can make 10 millibuckets a tick is how much he can make. Right now he's just using a little bit, but that's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's put our floor in this guy. Let's get our wand out of here. All right, and let's go like this and this. Okay, I don't want to go quite there yet because we got a plan. Okay, yeah. All right, and then 1, 2. All right, so we're just going to go like that for now. And then I want to go, I guess, what do we say? We went the middle 3 blocks, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to bring these across like that and like that. Okay. And then we're going to go like this. And this should give us a 3x3 spot in the middle. Okay, perfect. I got a plan for what we're going to put in right here. You're going to love it. You're going to think it's the most amazing thing. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, I'm very, very happy. Now we're producing 4,000, well 5,000 maximum RF a tick, and I think that thing can do more. I think it can crank out even more. I don't know if I can get logs to it faster, but look at my backlog of logs. 31,000 logs. I mean, it's using a couple. I guess the real test is, will this thing be able to keep up? What's going on here? 0 RF. Oh no, I turned this thing off. I took this away. Okay, you know what? We're going to take care of this right now. We're going to go over here. And let's put simple power cell. I didn't really think about that. We might need to make another power output deal and put it here on the bottom. Do we have time in this episode? Probably not, but let's do it anyway. Let's make another power export tap thing. What's it called? Just a power emitter. Oh man, that was a little expensive, I think. But let's make one really quick. All right, power emitter. No, let's just type in E-M-I-T-T-E-R. Okay, so we need this guy. Forge one. Yeah, it was this crazy thing, but that's okay. We can make... Oh, planks. Wood. Here, let's go. I should teach this thing how to make a piston, I guess. Okay. Emitter. Alright, we got to make 2 of these. Okay, you go in there. We're probably going to have to make some of these. Okay. I can make this now. And I can make this. Can I make it? Yeah, okay. So this is the awesome thing about this thing. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's amazing because this advanced generator multi-block, you don't have to like build it in a certain way. You don't have to reconfigure it. All you have to do is come out here and say, oh, I need some more power out of this thing. Let me put this right here, right? Automatically joins the multi-block. And if I go right here and I set this guy to in, right, he's going to be happy. And he can take as much, so 1,250 RF a tick is what he can allow at the moment. I need to upgrade those. But this should bring this guy back online. Yeah. So he's back online now, producing logs like a boss. Getting a little bit of frame rate issues over there. But we've done what we wanted to do this weekend. That is for sure. The goal was to solve our power issue once and for all. And on top of that, get to play around with the advanced generators. And that's exactly what we did. I think I might love this mod. I think it's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from the DW20 1.12 modded Minecraft mod pack, we're producing power like a boss. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.